Okay, you know what? DSP, look, when DSP says he wants tips and donations, you know where that's going? Right there. Back pocket WWE champions getting them Hogan pulls, right? When I'm talking about getting those donations coming in, it's because it's going to a children's hospital, right? I feel like that puts me a cut above DSP. I'm not getting a single dime of that money, right? I guess I should have, I guess I could have went into that, right? Extra Life doesn't really take anything out of your donation for like administrative fees and overhead. They have partnerships with like game developers and publishers and things like that to basically have all of that shit covered. So they don't need to take anything from your donations to pay for their overhead or like their admin fees and stuff like that. Literally 100 cents of every dollar you donate goes to the intended hospital. However, they divvy it up, right? That's at their discretion. But Extra Life doesn't skim anything off the top. That's already paid for. It always has been. So 100% of everything you donate goes straight to the hospital. Let's introduce, we started today off with Super Off-Road, right? And that's the game, like I said, we have never not had a Extra Life marathon where we didn't feature Super Off-Road. That is the game, right? That is the keystone game of every single marathon. And it kicked off the marathon. I think we've done it a couple of times in the past, but it's in the schedule somewhere. Sometimes it's the last game before Bible Buffet, which is our wind-down game. Sometimes it's the first game like it was this year, and sometimes it's just kind of in the middle somewhere. But, Super Off-Road, always on the schedule, because that's the game that my brother and I played a lot when we were younger. When he was a kid, we would play that, because when you play two-player mode in Super Off-Road, it's not possible to get a game over, because even if somebody gets fourth place and loses, the other player is going to get a podium finish, so the game never actually ends. Fourth place just doesn't get any money, but the game never ends. So we would just play it all the time, because there was basically no lose scenario. And like I said, I got positive memories about that. But this game coming up next, this is a good one, right? This one actually has some significance to Gatorbox. The game coming up is NanoQuest. It's a PC game. It's an educational game that was produced by Can Do Interactive and like Fable Multimedia, I think, were the two companies that did it. It is a Irish game. It was made in Ireland to teach about science in like the European Union. And it had a website, nanoquest.ie. Hasn't been online for like 20 years. Don't even try going there. And there was two versions of NanoQuest. It's a game that was designed in Macromedia Shockwave, later Adobe Shockwave. And you could play it. You could play it on the website in your browser because it was a Shockwave game. If you had the plugin, it would work. But there was also a downloadable. There was an executable version of the game. The thing with NanoQuest is that getting an archive of it, of like the Shockwave, like the browser game, was actually very difficult to do because it wasn't like one file. Every level in the game is its own DCR Shockwave director file, and I think the cutscenes in the game are also individual files as well. And they all talk to each other because they require the web server to run, because you can choose a character and that has an effect on like what happens in the game. So it wasn't really possible to just like rip the game off the website and archive it, because all those files, there's too many files and they all talk to each other and it's a fucking mess. So the only avenue was the executable file. And back in the day, I did download that. I wrote an article about NanoQuest in like 2006 on RFS HQ. I think we read it in the 20th anniversary stream we did earlier this year. That is on YouTube, by the way. And Reflex and we really thought NanoQuest was a funny game because it's kind of stupid. NanoQuest is a game that I really liked, and I wanted to play it on stream. And it turns out that it kind of, the website went down, and I could not find a single download for the executable anywhere. I remembered the file name. I remembered the directory structure that it installs to. And we searched every single possible permutation of it. Roastmaster, one of our writers here, he got involved in the search. He's really good at like digging up stuff that is presumed to be lost online. He's not really a lost media buff. He just has really good Google foo, okay? And together, we did manage to find, buried in the Internet Archive, not on the part of the site where people upload like CD rips and stuff, but literally buried inside the Wayback Machine. We found like the one working link to this downloadable file, and we were able to rip it, install it, back it up, and put it, and then actually upload it onto the archive proper. Right, so if you search for NanoQuest, it's actually on the Internet Archive. There's a page for it on the Lost Media Wiki now, like it's a whole thing. When we came back on the air after Hurricane Harvey in 2018 for the start of the season, Reflex and I co-hosted a stream where we debuted the re-uploaded version of NanoQuest after all of our efforts while we were offline. So it was a big deal for Gatorbox. And now the next game we're playing is, of course, NanoQuest. Guys, this is play along at home, okay? We're going to have a lot of beats to go by, okay? And just if you've never experienced NanoQuest before, buckle up. It's a small world, all right? Not the Disney ride. This is a legally distinct small world, okay? It's not the one with the boat and the happy song. It's not that one. This is a different small world, okay? It's also not the Superman show. That was Smallville. That's also different. Tell you what, we're ahead of schedule, so we're going to let the cutscenes play out. You're welcome. Play a game. Here we go. Oh, right. Let's probably start that. Dublin, Ireland. Center for Nanotechnology Research. And look how they spelled center wrong. Spelled in a very European way. Also, when this game was made, it was the far-off future of 2008. This is Professor Darcy. She's the director of research. She likes advancing science for the benefit of mankind. She doesn't like black pudding, though. Got a real treat for you today. We're going to use the atomic force microscope. I don't know if that's a real thing. You happy days? Orla she's not happy. Jack, position, work placement student. He likes surfing, playing guitar, doesn't like taking tests. My kind of guy. Can we use this cool machine instead? The quantum scaling chamber? This is Orla. Also a work placement student. She likes dancing. She doesn't like teachers. She looked ugly in the other scene because her name is Orla. That's a very ugly name. Look, it shrinks it down to nano size. Look, that's, see? Bit too dangerous, though. Let's go for a coffee. Right? We're gonna step out. Okay, we always pick Jack. Thanks. I'll stay here if that's okay. That shirt, if you want to wear that shirt, we sell that shirt in the Gatorbox store. You can buy that shirt. Just says Nano on the front instead. Oh, there he is! Darcy has left her door open. How careless. Fucking hitman over here, Agent 47. Dr. George O'Kelly, director of Nanovice Research. He likes winning. He likes shooting squirrels. It's exploding. Look at this fucking guy, man. He's taking pictures of the top secret nano secrets. This fucking guy, look at that. Locked him in the chamber. You shouldn't have stepped in there, man. Ah! There's the emote. Oh no. Remember that Windows desktop that looked like this? Very tiny. Look at it. That number's gonna count all the way down. 2 nanometers. That's like tiny. Here we go.
Initiating game.
This is amazing. I think I've been shrunk. Did you get this message? What do we... Hang on. Shrunk? Yeah, right. No, seriously, I can see atoms everywhere. Some creepy guy locked me in the scaling chamber. I'm forwarding this to the professor. You better be for real. Don't worry, I'll get you back, but we need to get you moving. First, collect the parts to my prototype nanocar. Here are the 7 required parts to assemble the nanocar. Checks out. The assembled nanocar will look like this. Could have guessed. So this isn't any percent run. You can do 100%. That involves collecting all these little stars. There's like 52 stars, I think. There's like 48. I don't know. It's been a while. I don't remember how many there are. Get the Bucky, right? Not the squirrel, the ball. Graphene, like, and when you run on the surfaces, it tells you what they are. This is zinc. As we all know, zinc is purple. This is aluminium. They didn't spell that right. That's not right. That's incorrect. Magnesium, right? That's cyan. Graphene is green, but also sometimes white, depending on what surface you're running on. This is gold, right? Very valuable. Why isn't the car already assembled to the size of 2 to 3 nanometers? See, graphene is also white, but not the other white. That's aluminium. There we go, nano. All right. We're gonna go in the Nano Museum too. I'm gonna show you guys this shit. All right, we're Orla now. We're playing some characters. I need help putting the nano car together. Go to Professor Darcy's room. Professor, how can I assemble the nano car? Go to my lab now. You need to use the atomic force microscope to move the nano car parts around. Here we go. Right here, a nano car is 3 nanometers wide, okay? Remember that. Because now we're going to go in here in the nano gallery, right? And this says it's 4 nanometers. It's 4. I know we're only talking about like that much, but who's correct? That's like twice as big, right? That's pretty significant. Anyways, this is the educational part of the game, so we're done with. We're gonna go. This is all level 2 is. We're going right here, right? We're gonna use that atomic force microscope. We're gonna move the parts. Whoa! Hang on! Don't. Oh, okay. I don't think she's 18. Probably shouldn't be getting that close. All right, assemble the nano car using the AFM tip. So this, I remember one year, I think it was regular Magical Unicorn, submitted an Extra Life game challenge, where the challenge was to assemble the nano car blindfolded. And I did not know that there is there's no boundaries, right? It looks like there's an edge, right? And you can't go past the edge. I've never tried it, but apparently you can't. So there's nothing stopping you from just going off the side. So I tried to visualize in my head where the nano pieces were, and within like the first 20 seconds of the 15-minute challenge, the needle just went off to the right and never came back, because I would just hold on the button thinking I was gonna slowly glide it along the wall. It just never came back. So you guys watched me for 15 minutes do fucking nothing on this screen. It's great. There we go. All right. Next stage. We're gonna drive the nano car now. Look, here we go. Look, there's a seatbelt. I didn't put that on there, but it's there. Drive to the other side of the crystal surface. The scaling wormhole is located there. The nano car isn't moving. Help! I'll heat up the gold surface so that it doesn't bond with the buckyball wheels. Watch out for graphene sheets. They can be slippery. So that's graphene. This is copper. She didn't say anything about heating up the copper, right? She didn't say anything about that. This is still graphene. See, uh-oh. Whoops. That's it. We fell into the nano void, right? Don't worry, it looks like I fell in a pit. I really only fell like that far. All this stuff is very tiny. That's what nano means. It means small. So, Darcy warns you about graphene being slippery. So far, none of the graphene we've driven on is slippery. It's just this specific part of the stage that has, like, ice. This is the only slippery part in the stage. And we're gonna Tokyo drift it around. Look at this. Oh, this is seamless. This is perfect. Perfect. Couldn't have done that any better if I tried. Do that with my eyes closed. Turbo boost. We're going. Train approaching. They don't tell you what those are. There we go. All right. I don't know what a nano train is. Is it? I would assume it's bigger than 2 or 4 nanometers long. It's a train, right? Because the car. That's how big the car is. Okay, we got to put these balls in the wormhole, right? The blue ones repel, the red ones attract. So you got to push them down the hole in the middle. The blue one went down. There we go. Blue one. There's one. One more. We're gonna drive past these red ones and drive away. Right? Shit, they're right there. Uh-oh. I'm going that where to go. One more pass. There we go. Right there. Find the scaling wormhole and I'll get you out. Right here? This one?
Okay.
Alright. Right. We're gonna get some more story here. Right, here they are. I've set up the quantum scaling chamber to scale Jack back to normal size. Great! Look at this. We're gonna put him back. We're gonna grow. He's still there! He unplugged it! That's a device that's capable of changing the physical properties of matter, and it just plugs into the wall like a fucking toaster? Really? Science is incredible, man. Anyways, we're a little bit bigger now, but not quite. Are you okay? The scaling chamber quantum processor malfunctioned. I'm okay. I think I'm on the surface of a silicon chip. Must be the quantum processor circuit. Try to repair the damage to the circuit. Collect the 3 quantum processor capsules as shown below. Blocks. All right, we're gonna do one of the. There's 2 tricks you can do here. We're gonna do them both. We got laser skip and we got the god jump. All right. And since I'm the only person, overshot it. That's a bad spot to fall out in because you really fall forever. I don't want to touch the. Yeah, avoid the magnetic fields. Yeah, that's what those are. Okay. Couldn't tell. I don't know. It doesn't look like anything. Easy. Look at that. Nice and easy. They had a contest. If you got the high score in this game, they gave you an iPod Nano. Oh, damn it. It's not hot. Oh, it's not hot. It's cooling down. Okay. So this part, this is key right here. We're gonna pick up this little block over there, but you can still move during the cutscene. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's an arrow. There's a map in the bottom left. You can see my arrow. You can watch it turn during the cutscene, right? I'm gonna turn around 180, and I'm already gonna be facing the next, like the direction I came, and then that. If you do it right, I probably could have gone, but it helps you skip a cycle of these magnetic blocks. But it really depends on the location of the blocks. Like by the time you're already there. It's getting hot. It's getting hot. Oh, it's getting toasty. Okay. Easy. Look at this. Here we go. Jump. You can make that. Oh, there you make that jump. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this. It's probably a bad idea. Probably should have waited for that cycle. Oh, damn it! Really? This part's kind of tricky because, like, you can't really, like, the momentum's all fucked up, and your sense of where you are is governed by, like, the shadow under your character. You can see it whenever I cross over the colored parts of the edges, but, like, the floor is black, so you really can't see where the thing is. It makes these jumps really hard. Oh, I made that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. There we go. All right, this is my favorite, one of my favorite parts in the game. I tell this joke every time I play this game, but, uh-oh, let's see. Guys, get ready to see the biggest little penis you've ever seen. It's right here. It's this platform. It's like I said, the biggest little penis you've ever seen. Alright, here comes laser skip. Being able to move during the cutscene lets you skip one of the things that oh man, I'm getting those jumps. I'm landing those jumps. You see, normally you have to wait for these lasers to appear and disappear, and that's slow. But if you do the thing where you turn around during the cutscene, you can skip the cycle on this third one right here. Saves, I don't know, 7 seconds or something. It's whatever. So you turn around in the cutscene, right? Then you move forward. You can even move too. You can walk. You go like this, and then by the time you turn around, it's already disappearing again, so you can walk right through it. Laser skip. I discovered that trick. That's my trick. 'Cause nobody runs this game. It's just me, so I get to name all these things. Go back. Working down the shaft all the way to the balls. You gotta be careful when you jump diagonally from these little striped platforms, because they have a really weird, they have a really weird collision, and it's possible to, like, fall through them. Like, if you come at them from a weird angle, especially if you clip like just the edge of them, you'll just fall right through. I can't explain why. Other than the fact that, you know, it's kind of crappy shockwave game made 20 years ago. Get up, Jack. Jack! Okay, this is the part with the god jump. The silicon chip is short-circuiting. Isolate the damaged areas. Collect the two. This is how you fix it. This is how you fix it in real life. You got to collect the little wrench icon, right, to fix the thing. This is how they do it. When you have that problem with this is literally the issue with the Xbox 360 when it would red ring and overheat. This is exactly how Microsoft fixed it. Okay, I'm gonna be stupid here. We're gonna jump. I'm not gonna make that jump. Oh, I did make that jump. I meant that. See, all intentional. You just gotta believe, right? I gotta believe in myself. I don't do that enough. I don't. It might be a graphics card problem. Like the reason why this didn't work on my other computer. That's my best guess, because I switched towers again because we were having internet problems. And I'm using my older stream computer that I had before the other one. NanoQuest didn't work on the newer one, but it works on this one. So I don't really know why, but it just does. Oh, it's getting hot! Okay, here comes the god jump, right? You can make this jump across into that section. You do it just right. No. Right here. Also, you can... You can run across this floor right here. There's the hitbox, because the way the game is programmed is all fucked up. Because they had to have a collision mesh there. They had to have a collision mesh there for them to apply the texture of the short-circuiting thing. So because of that, you can just run across that area. There's a big invisible box there. In the game's hint on the online site, on the hint stuff, they tried to make it sound like that was like a secret. I'm like, no, I know why it's there. You guys just kind of fucked up because you couldn't get that texture to work on any other way. Okay, time is coming up and we touch the purple cheese ball. Oh, it's getting hot. Oh, it's getting hot. It's getting hot. It's getting toasty. All right, there we go. 18. That's with cutscenes. We left it at 18. Here we go. This is amazing. Jack has fixed the damaged quantum processor. Then let's get him back. Try it again. Make sure O'Kelly's not in the room, though. Here I am. Say it with me, guys. Ladies. Here comes the world's sickest high five. Animation. Pixar right there. They did that. What did the man look like? He was bald and he was wearing a bow tie. Dr. O'Kelly? Here. There's the guy. This fucking ending to this game gets me every time, man. If you've never seen this, this is great. Look, what's he doing? Where is he? He's got nano secrets. Uh-oh. 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 The end! Or is it? I don't know! It's such a great game. It's so stupid. Alright. It's not letting me press space to advance the thing. It's just... oh, there it is. Alright. This is like, again, if you wanted to win the iPod Nano, you know, you could get your score and fill out your information here and send it in, but none of this works. None of this works, so just click and cancel takes you back to the title screen. But the world's most anticipated sequel. You know, the guy I mentioned earlier, Free, who used to kick around here a long time ago. He was trying to learn Unity at one point, and he was trying to make like a spiritual successor to NanoQuest called NanoQuest 2. And I did record a bunch of a bunch of random ass voice lines for him to like play around with. I'll see if I can find them. They don't, you know, doesn't really mean anything because it never really happened. The project never really panned out. But there was an effort to try to make like a hokey sequel. Like what happened because of the fact that Dr. O'Kelly handed off the nano secrets to the mysterious man. Because you never see. You see his hand. You know he's a white guy. You don't know anything else about him. We were trying to figure out like what would happen. So it was another 3D adventure game, but you could there was like nanobots that attack you. Like you had the plot was like you have to fight, right? You have to go back to this quantum scaling chamber and shrink down again to go fight the nanobots that he builds with the nano secrets, right? And you jump around and there's like a gun and you shoot the bots and the buckyballs come back and they roll in, you know, they do damage and stuff like that, and you drive the car again, you know. We were doing this whole thing, but it just never panned out. That said, if anybody watching this wants to take a swing at it again, guys, I will record the voice lines again. We can make it happen, okay? Just let me know, alright? Thanks for checking out this video by Gatorbox. To see more videos like it, please subscribe to the channel. You can also support this project financially at patreon.com/Gatorbox. You can also follow us at twitch.tv/Gatorbox to catch us live every Friday night at 9 p.m. Central Time for our main show. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.